It's Madden NFL 22, and we've got a showdown in the NFC North. It's the reigning NFC champs and the Lions, and it comes your way next.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. And, Charles, we look at this Lions team in play. They come out with a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. Let's take it in at the goal line. And they were wiggling down a couple yards shy of the 30. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Love that. Pass on first down. Incomplete to open things up. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Love. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Now the starts are looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now I think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. To throw now, here's Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
We can make this one pretty simple. Rock the ball, progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. How about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Lions will take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
First down, they go to Swift again. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That is incomplete. This defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. So, Charles, first drive here, a little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That was a fun one to watch right there. That's him breaking wide and plenty of room in the middle of the field. He was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From up near the 30 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Love from the gun. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays, having on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Line of scrimmage, the 30 right now on 1st and 10. Now the man from Utah, this is Aaron Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Working out of the gun. Love. Pressure, he's brought down. Romeo Okwara able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
But no Texas starts out a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Love. And this is going to be incomplete. Here near Johnny Townsend as he'll put it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming. The numbers for him from a week ago. 16 carries, 72 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Now a dump off here complete, and they get him down here at the 23. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Nowhere to go that time. Might have get it a yard up to the 25. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Mitchell. And this is going to be incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the last week, and it hasn't started out that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And that's to Amon St. Brown. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And it maneuvers way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Swift. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. Swift is hit and he keeps it up.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now they switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. The first carry out for Tony Pollard. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a couple on the ground now. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
I know the scouting report on him is that he didn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Nowhere to go. Here's the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, now even trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He completes it to Westbrook. He would be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He's been a busy man here in his 1st half as he gets it away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Mitchell. Got it up and down. It's C.J. Uzomah. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Mitchell throwing on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end Uzomah. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the 1st half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So the 1st down lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Mitchell. He's going to float this one deep inside. And it'll be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Mitchell now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. And following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Because sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top of the game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Afitu Melifonwu up to make the tackle there. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing. Love. He's going to float this one deep inside. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at the 35-yard line. And Charles, that's not 4 receptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And no that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Swift. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Open man is Rosanna. And he gets it inside the 35, just shy of the 30.
And that's well executed there at the 3rd down. I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try to find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mitchell. He lets this one fly to the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Tremendous field position there, and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Second prize is $1,000 MLB shot.
His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good throw there. I don't want to go too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive, and the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
What?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taylor now from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the biggest mistakes will win. But they're hoping is that last mistake is the only one to get coaches. That's all they take opportunities. Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2nd and 6.
This team won 51-3. It just happened that way.
Love going to give this one to Jones. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for 1st. Love looking to throw it. Open man left side, it's the tight end DeGuara. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ball up to the 35 line as they come up on 1st and 10. Love now. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Pardon me, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a good route, and then it breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's a really nice next week.
Now a first down carry by Jones. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The previous run, good for 9. He's second in the yard. Here's a interception. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll hand it over now. Standing by to Jonathan Coachman and his stats and scores for around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago.
So Tools, what's the
nice throw there? And they're putting together a very strong drive response.
On 1st and 10, Love. And his throw here is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 3rd down, Love setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it will be 4th down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. To the air again, Love. And this is caught. He hits Moore.
But all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one one bit. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This time they stay on the ground. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taylor now to return it. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jordan Love ready on first down here. He'll find timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. From the 41, Love. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right. Okay. Well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So here are the Lions to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Off play action. Mitchell. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Mitchell. And he fires one incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Mitchell. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jordan Love and the Packers heading back out there. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case.
And got his man complete. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they had this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity, unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And his defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is Tony Pollard. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Swift, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Mitchell. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Davante Adams in the Packer offense heading back out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other...
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the 2nd half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the 2nd half of a tight football game. Now you've got...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll run on first down. Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, Love. Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
There we go.
Davante Adams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Pollard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. We focus our attention on the Green Bay defense as they head out. They got a little steam following the interception the last time they were out there, Charles.
And they wanted to keep that going now because once you get one, he wanted to multiply and turn into a bunch more. And right now, they're putting up their version of a no-fly zone.
No-fly zone. I like that. We had a flyover before the game.
Yeah, but this time they would intercept it.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And now it's Valdez-Scantling on the end around. And he stopped immediately there. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Will Fuller, 53 yards. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is down to a field goal. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. On the return, it's Taylor. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Love. And that is incomplete. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Detroit getting set to go now. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Throwing again. Mitchell. Open man right side is St. Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Mitchell. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On 1st down, Swift. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. He'll get 3 up to midfield. The Lions on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Anytime that ball comes to me, they try to take it to the
Out of his end zone, Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Love now to pass on 1st down. He'll find Aguara complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down at 4. Again, it's Love. And his throw is incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Love from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Green Bay. Punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Lions will take over. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Swift. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. On 2nd down, Swift. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Swift. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Mitchell. Looking sideline, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Mitchell. Oh, he stays up. And this one is incomplete. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
46 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones, and he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that will be incomplete. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Mitchell. St. Brown on the catch. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
To throw is Mitchell on 1st and 10. And he whips that one incomplete there.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Love. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here now, Johnny Townsend as he's on to punt for Green Bay. A 40-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around 6 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. 82 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, here's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Mitchell looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Now Mitchell on 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And that changes everything here in OT. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently, neither guy is immune.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to him, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. What can Love do in the OT? He hits Adams, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there on the catch and run.
But, partner, look where the ball's being placed now. They're deep in the red zone, which to me, that opens up their options because they can run the field goal kicker out there right now, or they can decide to run a play and put it into the perfect position he might require in order to make the game-winning kick.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love now. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans...